Hey everyone, it's Jake here from Empire FX, and we're going to go back through and go through yesterday's trades for the 7th of September 2021. I took two trades, had a break even, and the second trade is running about 12-13% at the minute. So we'll just start here on the 4-hour chart. Currently, we were making high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs, and then we had a change of trend. We had a boss and created a new lower low. This is on the 4-hour chart. And what can we expect after a lower low? A lower high. And then there's a high probability that we're going to make a 75% chance a new low. So we can take advantage of that market. So let's drop down to the 1 hour and have a further look at the upcoming price action for yesterday. So every day I like to go through and make sure we backtest the previous day's data every day, so it imprints our mind what we are going to look for every day, and we look for the same trades. So currently we're making these new high highs, high lows, high highs. We've changed trend, and we actually have this 4-hour sell range. So I'm just going to draw my sell range. So there's a high probability that we're going to equal these lows or create new lows. We have imbalance down here that I think price action will fill in the long term, and we do have these manufactured equal highs here, and obviously on the high time frame here on the weekly we have equal highs as well that I think will get swiped in the future. So we're coming up to the end of the Asian session. Let's go through and check out on the 15. Okay, so we're on the 15-minute chart here, and what are we looking at here? We've got some equal lows formed over here. We've got this Asian session, and so what can we look for? It's all about looking for reactions in the market and high probability areas, and looking for the same strategy every day, in and out. So let's just play through here. I'll just get this across. I'm looking for at least a nice Asian sweep, and we're pushing down, taking out these equal lows, and we've had a rejection in the market. So this is a 15-minute or 1-hour refined order block. I expected a reaction from. We do have these little equals highs getting created. So we'll see what price action does now. So I'm just waiting for a confirmation entry. And as you can see, we've got a momentum shift in the market. So price action is pushing up. We are creating more equal highs. Right now, as we can see, so we've got more equal highs formed, and we've actually had multiple breaks of structure. So we had one here, and then this one is 824, so it's similar. Now we've had a break of structure in the 15 right here. So this is one of my key setups that I look for. And what can I do here? I draw my 15-minute buy range. So when we have equal highs on liquidity, there is a high probability that price action could push up here in the future and take this liquidity out before dropping. So I was looking for the same setup, and then I look for my orders. So we're drawing a 15-minute order block, and then we will go down to lower time frames to look for entries. So I'll just zoom right in here. I'll go to the 5-minute. So this order block is a little bit too big for me at the minute. So I'll put an order on. So this is the trade I took exactly yesterday. It was about just under, I went to the 3-minute chart and redefined that to here, and I went to the 50% level because it's all about protecting your capital and looking for the same reactions in the market. So I was about a 2-pip stop in the market, or just under, just to here. And I set profit targets at 2%. Why? Because you need to protect your capital at all costs. If I get to 2%, so I'd set 2 trades, one at 2% and the other I'll set for equal highs up here, which is roughly a 9 to 10% trade. So let's just play through here. I'll go back to the 5-minute chart. All right, so this is where we have my my first profit target, 2%. This is to protect my capital. And then my next profit target will be up here at the highs. And if profit target hit there, I'll be out for the day. So let's just play through. We'll go to the 5-minute chart and see how price action comes back down. So it's roughly about here. I started putting my order on. As you can see it coming back down. Let's push through. And it's coming down nicely. And it's creating imbalance right here. And I know on the higher time frame, on the 15-minute, this would be a gap slip. So I'll just change this to a boss. Sorry guys, 15-minute boss. And it's a 5-minute boss as well. And we came steaming down, tapped into my thing, and profit target straight away was taken, and my capital is protected. All right. And so let's just play through and see what price action does here. And we were taken out. It's all right. We didn't lose any money. So what do we do now? We move on and look for another setup. This is what happens every day. You're not going to win every single trade. However, it's about getting in high probability areas, looking for high reactions, protecting your capital, and moving forward. So let's go to the 1 hour quickly. So we've actually made, I'll just delete this one here. So we made a lower low. So we've actually had a boss here, a 1 hour boss, because we're making high highs on the 1 hour boss. And we're still in the 4 hour sell range. So everything's sort of pointing downwards now on the 4 hour to downwards. So we made a higher high here on the 1 hour, looking for a higher low, but we created a 1 hour boss and we've made a lower high and now a lower low. So what can we expect price action to do after a lower low? Create a lower high. So this is when you need to evolve with the market, exactly what's happening in front of you. So what can we do here? Draw on our 1 hour sell range. 1 hour sell range, top, and then what can we do? I'm just going to delete this trade, start fresh, go to the 15. All right, so we actually created a new 1 hour low here on the 1 hour. And what else is this? This is actually a 15-minute range as well. So we had a 1 hour and 15-minute range at the same time. So when these power ranges, or combo ranges at the same time, they're high probability that we're going to have at least a nice reaction in the market. So what can we expect? Let's just play through now on the 15. Price action is pushed down. What do? We evolve with the market. What else do we do? We can look for high probability areas. Where's a high probability area here? At the back of the range. So let's draw an order block on. We've got a 15. And can we redefine that? Yes, we can. So let's go to the 5-minute and redefine that again. So what else can we see on the 15-minute chart? This is where you're going to do multiple time frame analysis. So we actually have imbalance here on the 15. I'll just draw this on. So we can predict that price action will come back up and maybe mitigate this area. And now what do? We can go to lower time frames and we can put an order on. Same thing again. What's that? 3.3. I think I was like 3.5 pip stop loss. And same thing again. If price action pushes up, I was aiming for about 8 pips for a 2%. It's actually less than that, sorry. It's about 7 pips for my first PT, just to protect my capital, because we do have these manufactured equal highs. So there is a probability that this price action could get swiped in the future. It's all about protecting your capital. So first PT will be set here. First PT set here, and then I'm aiming for, where am I aiming for? I'm going to take more partials. So I'm going to take more partials around here, which is about 5. And then I will aim for new lows down here, which is roughly about 13%. This is where the imbalance fill on the high time frame And on the high time frame stock chart, we are overdue for a pullback on the daily and weekly. So what do we do now? Let's play through and see what price action does. From the 5, it's pushing up right up into the key area. And what has happened right here, it is tagged as in push straight back down, hit pretty much our PT for our first protection of our capital straight away. And this is what price action loves to do. So once you enter a trade, price action loves to come back down and come back up to where you've entered and mitigate the area. This is why you take PT, but you leave your stop loss open, because price action loves to mitigate your entry level all the time. And a lot of people do like to move the stop losses straight away to break even. However, this is why I take profit at around 2% and leave my stop loss open, because of this factor. So let's just keep playing through right now. And we are pushing down. And what has happened, I just want to go to the 15-minute chart here. I just want to show you what we have created. So we've actually created, I'm going to delete this PT. We've actually created gap slip here. This is 3 candles. This means there's inefficient price action, and this price action is weak. So there's a high probability price action will come up and fill the imbalance before either going up or down. So let's just watch this in the 15 and play through. And exactly, it's come back up. And before this candle, I'll just go back. I'll press through too fast. Same thing again. We had four candles there now with no imbalance, no imbalance fill. So there's a high probability price action will come back and fill this imbalance. And straight away it was filled and it started dribbling down. Okay, and then I took more partials here. And it's all about being consistent and taking profit all the way. If you don't have a trade plan in place, or you're not consistent with your trade management plan, you will not succeed in trading. So what do we do now? I'll just let this play out. We can obviously look for more opportunities in the market. And there is actually an opportunity right here. So same thing again, we can look for continuation trades. So I put an order on this. However, I did not get tagged in. So we've actually got a 15-minute continuation trade here happening. As you can see, it's about seeing the same setups. So we'll play through here. Evolve with the market, 15. This is a high probability. What else can happen? I expect price action to come to the back of the sell range here and collect orders and continue on down to fill the imbalance. So I can redefine that to the 5-minute. And I went to the back of the range. That's the most high probability. I put an order on. Same thing again. And then I was targeting lows here. So I didn't get tagged in this trade, but however, this happens all the time. You're not going to get tagged in some trades. However, it's about seeing the same setups every day, in and out, and being consistent. So let's push through, and we'll come back up. Oh, yep. So that sorry, my order block was not on there correctly because it missed me in real time, and it just missed me, and then played out. So that's another high probability trade. Happens all the time with continuations, and we were pushing down. So they're the only trades I took yesterday. Let's go to the 15. But as you can see, there was over 13% potential in yesterday's trades. Anyways, what do I expect price actions to do today? I expect we'll probably roll over, fill this imbalance, and we can look for a reaction in the market here. Price action is setting up very nicely on the high time frames, and we'll see what other trades we'll get today. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's content. All right, thanks, guys.